Namaste. Welcome to some yoga. I'm going to fix the camera a little bit, if you don't mind. There's a little bit of obstruction there that I don't think you want to see. There you go. That's probably better. Okay. Come down to a comfortable seated position. And notice your sit bones really planted on the earth. You can close your eyes for a moment, or you don't really have to. But notice that how you're sitting and how if your spine is nice and elongated. Connect in with the breath. And see if you can feel centered. Whatever that definition is for you, physically, mentally. And you can open your eyes. You can welcome Terry in, came to visit us today. So inhale your arms up. And exhale your arms down. Just starting to get the breath going. Inhale up. Again, feeling nice and centered. Exhale down. And then inhale up. And exhale down. And take your left hand to the sky. And I want you to bring your left hand to your right knee and twist around. Today we're going to be doing a lot of twist, which are tonics. I love this terminology, this phrase that I took from a great yoga teacher. Tonics for the vertebrae. And then come on back to center and pause and reach the other arm up. And then bring it around to the other side. Relax your shoulders down. We will possibly get into turning the neck. If you have neck issues, don't do it. And remember to do anything, don't do anything that may, come on back to center, may not be right for you today. Inhale your arms up. Okay, bring the left arm down. Stretch over to the side. Feeling a good stretch along that whole side. Opening up that armpit. And then come on back down to the other side, reaching up. Always notice any tension going on and see if you can just, instead of judging it, relax it. And then come on back down. Let's roll our shoulders up, back, down, and around. Just loosening up anything around that shoulder neck area. And then roll around the other way. Getting your breath into it. Okay, let's come around to tabletop. So wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Nice flat back. And then when you're ready, round your back up like a cat. And drop your belly into cow. Get your breath into it. Inhale, round your back. Exhale, drop it down. Here's another tonic for your back. The cat-cow. Inhale, round your back. And exhale down. And then come on to a nice flat back. Bring your right foot back. Bring the ball of the foot back. Stretch back. Getting a good stretch along the back of your leg. If you want to, you can windshield wiper your heel. Starting to tell your body that you're going to be warming up. And then bring that knee back in. Bring the left leg back. Bring the ball of the foot down. Press it back first. Feel the stretch, and then you can do your windshield wiper with your heel if you want. That's totally up to you. And then come on back down. All right, so we are going to be doing the foot through the front hands. So we're going to do some knee to nose stuff. Okay, bring the right leg back. Okay, and then round your back like Terry the cat and bring your knee to your nose. And then bring your leg back out. Get nice and warmed up here. Knee to nose. Inhale, reach the leg back. Knee to nose. One more time, bring it back. And then exhale and hold your knee in there. So you're really engaging that belly button into your spine. And then take that right leg back out. Cross it over your left calf and look over your left shoulder. Feeling a nice opening in that hip area. And then come on back around. Okay. Left leg way back and knee into the nose. Do it nice and slow. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And let's hold. Hold it, hold it, hold it. So you're really, really holding that knee up inside, okay? And then bring your leg back out, flat back. Cross the left leg over, look over your right shoulder. Opening up that whole side. You might feel it in your obliques a little bit there, your hip flexors. Whoo, yeah. Come on back around. Sit back into child's pose. And maybe roll your wrist out a little bit. One way, roll them out another. Microphone is falling off. Okay, come on up to downward facing dog. Throw your toes under, lift your knees up. Taking a nice big inhale and exhale. Bend one knee, bend the other. Again, getting a little bit of warmed up in the back of the legs. And when you're ready, walk your feet behind your hands, come into a forward fold. Feet are about hip width distance apart. And hang out there. Just hang out there. So the crown of the head is down towards the floor. Taking a nice big inhale and exhale. All right, from this forward fold, you're going to take your left hand and bring it to the outside of the right leg, ankle, wherever it is, and just twist over towards your right. It's a very subtle movement. You're keeping your left hip back, your right hip back, so they're nice and straight, but just feeling a good stretch in this forward fold. Inhale, exhale. Come on back to center. You're going to take your right hand, bring it around the outside of your left ankle, foot, calf, wherever you get a twist. So now you're bringing that right hip is staying back, okay? Just holding in that forward fold, rooting your feet. Come on back down. Okay. Bring your hands behind your legs. Inhale halfway up so they come behind your thighs. Nice flat back. Okay. So when you're in this nice, like, go back down, exhale down. What is it? You're pushing the bottom or the top of your shin back and then the top of your knee forward. You'll get a little bit more of a stretch. So inhale again all the way up. You can bring your hands along the back side of your body and stand all the way up. Reach the arms way up. Hands into prayer. And then come on down and pause. All right. So let's just move right into it, shall we? So inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale, fly all the way back down. Maybe take your hands behind your legs. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. Crown of the head is down towards the floor. Okay, plant your hands down on the mat. Bring your right leg way back. And right knee down. I just thought of this. I neglected to mention at the beginning, and I apologize, that you may want blocks and straps for this particular class. And when we get to it, I'll certainly give you some time to get it. Okay, so stay down. Usually we come up here, as everyone knows who's taken my class. Keep your right hand on the ground, okay? And just bring your left hand to your knee. And you're going to just twist around. So you're kind of bringing that rib cage around to your inner left thigh. It's a very subtle twist. So you're keeping that left hip, although you're twisting, you're still keeping it back. I know it feels a little counterintuitive, but just feel that. And then come on back around to center. Bring your hands down. Step back into downward facing dog. So tabletop, curl your toes under, downward facing dog. Woo! Nice big inhale and exhale. Okay, bring that right foot between your hands. Okay, now you may want to drop that left knee first and bring the right foot around, whatever works for you. Okay, so your left hand is staying down on the ground. Again, I should have brought this up. You can have blocks here too. Okay, so now you're taking your right hand to your right knee, and you're just twisting your left rib cage towards your inner right thigh. And maybe looking up towards the sky on your right shoulder, if that works for you. But feeling that nice twist. Inhale and exhale. All right, come on back around. Bring your hands down to tabletop, okay? And then lower yourself all the way down. So this is your chance to use your upper arms down by your sides. Not out, but down. Okay. Taking a nice big inhale and exhale. Okay. So now that you're down, your pelvis is down on the ground. If you want to come up to this little cobra, come on up. So you're pressing your hands. Make sure your shoulders are down away from your ears, all right? We're going to do a little twist here. This might be a little intense. So now you're going to twist over towards your right a little bit. So your left rib cage is coming slightly down to the ground. Keep breathing. You're definitely using your arms here. And then come on back to center. And now twist the right rib cage towards the left forearm. Yeah. Come on back to center, okay? And then lower yourself all the way down. Woohoo, right? Right? Okay. All right. Let's see if I can get this salamander pose right. So bring the left forearm down so it's parallel to the front of your mat. Bring the right knee up, bend it, and then the left foot comes down, outside of the left foot comes down. So you're twisting around. You can bring your right hand down to one side. I think they call it salamander, and you'll understand it's kind of like how a salamander might crawl. And then come on back around. So now the pelvis is on the floor. The right arm comes down. It's parallel to the front of the mat. You're going to bring the left hip up to the sky. Left knee bends, right side of the foot is down, and you're twisting around. You'll feel a good side stretch here. So if you did this really fast, it's probably how a salamander would be crawling, right? All right, come on back around. Plant your hands. Come on up to downward facing dog. Curl your toes under and lift your sit bones up. Right. Get a nice big inhale. And exhale. Okay, walk your feet behind your hands. Feet are hip width distance apart. Maybe grab the back of your legs. You don't have to do this part. I'm really liking this. I got this from Rod Stryker. Inhale halfway up. It seems that sometimes when you do this, you're able to round more, but this gives you the shoulder blades coming down the back. Exhale down. Bend your knees slightly and stand all the way up. And this time you can bring your arms out to the side if you want. Really reach those fingertips up, hands into prayer. Come all the way through. And pause. Check in with yourself. How do you feel? Do you feel centered? Inhale all the way up. You may not because we're doing twist, right? Exhale, fly all the way back down. You're going to come halfway up. Maybe bring the hands behind your legs. Exhale down. Okay, plant your hands. Bring your right foot way back. We're going to come up into a high lunge. So bend that left knee, climb up the left knee, and find yourself nice and balanced. Okay, bring your arms up. And really feel that you're not so much, well, you got your balance. How's that? Because we're going to do something a little bit new that we haven't, for folks that have been following me, okay? You're going to take your left hand, bring it around your back. So the back of your hand is on the small of your back down here. You can leave it there, or you can start moving the right rib cage and twisting around and maybe grabbing that left hip. See my hand? I'm waving to you. Okay? So we're twisting around and maybe arching a little bit up. So you're trying to get that right hand parallel to your head as much as you can. It's a little intense here. Find your balance. Find something to stare at. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Come on back around. Reach the arm up. Exhale, your hands down by your front foot. Step back into downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. All right, we're going to bring that right foot between our hands. We're going to come into a high lunge on the other side. So however you need to get that right foot, kind of favoring that right foot. I'll mix it up next time. Climb up that right knee, high lunge this side. Find your balance, reach your arms up. So you're bringing that right hip is coming back a little bit. Okay, so now the right arm comes behind the back. And you can totally stay here, or you can just twist around. And you don't, grab whatever, and don't grab anything. And then arch a little bit, up a little bit. Getting that armpit up towards the sky. This is the heart opener. Okay, maybe bending that front knee a little bit. Inhale. Oh, what a beautiful pose, everyone, okay? I wish I could see you. And then come on back around. Reach your arms up. Exhale your hands down by your foot. Step back into tabletop or plank or knee plank, okay? Lower yourself all the way down. Tops of the feet to the floor. Come on up into that cobra, okay? We're going to twist to the right, looking over your right shoulder if that works for you. And then twist over to the left. Come on back to center. Lower yourself all the way down. Right forearm parallel to the front of the mat. Roll over on your, so your right hip is to the sky. Bend the right knee. Left foot is down against the floor, coming into your salamander twist. You can even bring your arm up into the sky if you want. Just a little different. I don't know if salamanders do this. And then come on back around. Okay, right forearm parallel to the front of the mat. Roll over, bend the left knee, right foot, side of the foot down, twist around. Breathing into the side. Come on back around, and I'll meet you in downward facing dog. And breathe. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Okay, walk your feet behind your hands. Come into a forward fold. Okay, Hands behind your legs. Inhale halfway up, flat back. And you can lengthen the back of your legs. Always have a micro bend in your knees. Exhale down. And then stand all the way up. Rooting the feet. Hands together. Come all the way through. And center yourself. Okay. I'm going to come around this side because I'm going to switch sides. I hope you can hear me with the microphone. Inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale all the way back down. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. You know what? I'm coming around again. I'm sorry. I'm confusing you, aren't I? I apologize. Bring the left leg back. I was thinking, when you start thinking ahead of yourself, it's not a good thing. All right. So we're in our runner's lunge. Definitely going to give you a little bit of options here. You can drop the left knee down. That's fine. Or you can stay up in this nice runner's lunge. Again, make sure the right knee is over the ankle. Okay. And then if you want to, maybe take a block on the outside of that right foot and twist around. So this, taking the left hand down. Okay, so the left hand's on the block. You're twisting the right rib cage up towards the sky. And then maybe bringing that right arm up to the sky. Okay, this is a nice, good beginner way getting into revolved triangle. Okay, and again, you can have that left knee down if this is too much. If you want to come up and bring in your left elbow on the outside of that right knee, you can do the twist this way too. Whatever works for you. Taking a nice big inhale and exhale. Okay, come on back around. Step back into downward facing dog and breathe. Nice big inhale and exhale. Okay, now we're going to get that left foot up in the air. You're going to get that left foot between your hands. Okay, runner's lunge. Or drop the right knee. Maybe get a block ready on the outside of the left foot, okay? So you know how we were doing it with the knee down. So you're starting to bring that right rib cage in towards the inner left thigh. Right hand comes on the outside of the block. This is fine. This is a really intense, right where it is. Bring the left arm up to the sky. Maybe rotate a little bit more. Maybe bring your hands into prayer. So the right elbow's on the outside of the left knee. Keep breathing. Rotating a little bit more, keeping the hips somewhat parallel. They've got to be a little bit off, but I think you know what I'm talking about. Come on back around. Move that and then step back into plank or tabletop. Lower yourself down. Tops of the feet to the floor. I think you know it's coming. Let's do the opposite way this time though. Come on up into cobra. Twist to the left. Okay. Inhale and then exhale. Twist to the right. Pushing your hands in, making sure the shoulders don't come up by your ears. Exhale down. Okay, salamander. So we're going to bend the left hip, bend the left knee. Right forearm comes parallel. Twist around. Get a nice twist here. I like this salamander. Come on back around. So now the left forearm is parallel to the front of the mat. Bend the right knee. Twisting around. Come on back around and I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, and breathe. Check in with yourself upside down, right? Okay, walk your feet behind your hands. Forward fold. Hands behind your legs. Inhale halfway up. Crown of the head forward. Sit bones back. Exhale down. All right, let's stand all the way up. Reach your arms way out, way out, way out. Palms together. Bring them through the center. Calm, nice and centered, right? All right, let's, for the heck of it, let's do twisted stork. I'm going to leave that one out. I was going to do revolved triangle, but I think that, including myself, I need to work up to it. All right, twisted revolved triangle, that's what I was talking about. We're going to do twisted stork. Okay, up on your toes, back on your heels. Okay, start bringing the right knee up. Okay, this is great. This is just phenomenal, just being right here. Okay, maybe reach your arms up. Okay, you can do the left arm forward, right arm back. Okay, this is a phenomenal too. I might throw a zinger in here because I haven't tried this, so I may fall over. Okay, that right hand reaches around to grab the left thigh. Maybe doing a little bit more of a twist. Okay, keep breathing. Keeping your spine nice and elongated. Come on back around. Still balancing on that left leg. Okay, maybe straighten the left leg, okay? Or excuse me, the right leg, and the left hand grabs the foot and come into a, not that I'm there yet, come on back down. I don't do these poses perfect. I don't expect you to do them perfect. I only expect you to have fun. Terry, please. Okay. Left knee up. She's determined to get inside that closet. So if you hear her scratching or see her scratching, there's something in there that she really wants. Okay. So left knee's up. Reach your arms up. Okay. Right arm forward. Left arm back. Relaxing the shoulders. Totally stay wherever. Just find yourself in any balance. Maybe bring that left arm around. Okay? Just something different. And it's kind of prepping you, actually, for the straight leg, right? So you can even go into, if you want to straighten that leg out. So it's right arm, left leg, left arm back. Come on back up. Come on back around. Come on down. Nice work. So much fun to do. Right, Terry? All right, come on up to the front of your mat. Okay. Inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale all the way back down. And let's just come into tabletop. Okay, and then sit back into child's pose. All right, let's go over here, Terry. Good girl. Okay, and relax into child's pose. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, so we are working, I'm slightly getting everybody to work on their arms a little bit. So come on forward onto your belly, just like we did in the cobra. So your hands are down by your chest, okay? So you are kind of looking down, all right, not all the way down, but keeping that cervical spine nice and long. And then come on up, just press up, just like we've been doing. And then come on down. Inhale up. And exhale down. All right, next time when you inhale up, lift your left leg up. Inhale up. Hold it. Exhale down. Right leg comes up next time. Inhale up. Engaging that glute, right? Exhale down. Let's go through it again. Inhale up, left leg up. Exhale down. Right leg comes up. Inhale up. Lift it up as much as you can. Exhale down. Okay, you can certainly rest down. You can windshield wiper your legs if you need to. That's okay. Just take it easy there. Okay, let's go for it again. I gave you a break. So know your lower back, okay, and what works for you, okay? So hands are down by your chest. Inhale up, and now maybe lift both legs up, okay? And your shoulder blades are definitely coming down your sides, and you're not really jetting your chin out, okay? Watch the chin, but lift up, getting nice and strong in that lower back. If you want to, just bring your legs out like you're making a V and then bring them back in. Gentle, gentle. Out in a V. It's a very small movement, by the way. It's not a big one. Out in a V. Come on back in. One more time. Out in a V. Come on back in. And then come on all the way down. And windshield wiper your legs. Maybe sit back into puppy pose, okay? So your butt is still staying up, but then you're going to bring your forearms down and bring the forehead down. It's a little bit more of a opening for the lower back when you do puppy pose. Taking a nice big inhale and exhale. All right, let's go on up. Janu Sirsasana, I think this is what it's called. We're going to do a nice series here. I have to move over a little bit because the queen is in the way here, but that's okay. All right, so flexing your feet, inhaling your arms all the way up, and then exhale, fold forward. And just let go for just a moment. Just feeling a nice hamstring stretch. You're getting a good stretch on your lower back. And really, your hands do not have to touch your feet, okay? It's not about that. If your hands are here, that's fine too. But just relax a little bit into this forward fold. Okay, come on up. So this is where you may have a block. You may want to get a block, not for this particular one, but the next one, okay? Or something, a book, a big book or whatever, just FYI. Take the sole of your right foot, put it on your inner thigh, okay? So you're going to inhale up, and we're going to do a little twist. So this is my right hand, by the way. That's my left leg. Didn't mirror you, doing the opposite of you. And I'm going to twist to the left. So my right hand is going on the outside of the left leg. So twisting down. So you're just folding a little bit with a twist. And again, as I gave that cue, the rib cage kind of goes through to your inner left thigh. And just feel this excellent stretch. Inhale and exhale. And then slowly, slowly, slowly come on back up. Okay, straighten that right leg, and now bring the left foot in. So this may be your right foot if you're watching this. Inhale your arms up. Okay, you're going to maybe twist a little bit to your right, which may look like to your left. And then this hand comes on the outside of that straight leg. Inhale and exhale. Relaxing around. And you know, you can be turning your head towards your right shoulder if that works for you, your neck. And then come on back up, okay? Maybe bring the soles of the feet down. You can windshield wiper your knees a little bit. Okay, so going back to that initial side, this is where you may want to block. So left leg forward, bring the right knee in. Okay, if I do this right, okay. So you're putting the block, straight leg, on the inside of that straight leg, okay? The same arm is going to come up of the straight leg. You're going to twist down and then bring the forearm down to the block. Some of you may be flexible enough to get your forearm all the way down. Some of you may have to have it on a higher. It doesn't matter. And you're just twisting towards the bent knee side, okay? Whatever works for you, okay? I'm going to try it down low. Some of you may be so advanced, okay, that you're going to want to grab a strap, okay, and put it around the straight leg. So again, you're twisting, coming down, and you're going to reach that right arm up and twist around. This is kind of an intense, do you see how I'm doing this? I'll come around this way so I can show. Okay, forearm. So this top arm is going towards the straight leg foot. I am not built. Maybe if I work on this for another 5 years, I might be able to get down there. Maybe. Just a nice stretch, but rotating that straight, the arm that's up in the sky, rotating that rib cage up. And then come on back around. Fold forward and come on all the way up. I got a kitty who's really, really, really excited. Okay, so the other leg comes up, straight out. Bring it in, okay? Terry, do you mind? Get your block situated on the inside of that straight leg. So now you're going to twist towards the bent knee, okay? Bring that bent knee arm up and arch over. So the forearm of the straight leg arm is coming down. Again, if you want to strap, get more into it. Don't yank it, although it tends to take you into a deeper mode. Just breathing into the twist. Maybe you're looking up towards your top arm. Feeling the good twist around. And then come on back around to center. And come on back up. And I got to get my kitty. She's going to make all kinds of noise. She's going to open up the closet and all kinds of stuff is going to come falling out. Okay, windshield wiper. This is kind of cool. Well, actually, no, we don't have time for that. Okay. Windshield wiper. Okay. Yeah, we don't have time. Okay. Soles of the feet to the floor. It's so much fun to do that whole thing. All right, let's lower. Now let's come into boat. We have not really done any ab work, and I know how much everybody loved the abdominal class. So we did do our back, so let's do our fronts, shall we? Coming into boat. Holding yourself up, breathing. Okay. Maybe jiggling a little bit. That's all right. Maybe squeezing your legs a little bit tighter together. And then come on back down. Cherry. And then slowly lower yourself all the way back down. Okay. Oh, Terry, we are so chilled, aren't we? Yes, we are. All right, let's open our hips. Got to open up our hips. Right leg over top of left knee. Lift the left leg up. Thread your needle so right hand goes through your leg. Feeling a nice opening on that right hip. Relaxing into it. Making sure your shoulder blades are down on the ground. Just so you can start relaxing. The twist certainly it's kind of interesting what they have. You can straighten your left leg up and rotate your ankle around. Twist give you energy. And you know what else they do, which is really interesting to read about, is they also And then bring the left leg down. Uncross your legs. Pause for a moment. Just relax down. Cross the left leg over. Thread your needle. Twist also calm you down. So they give you energy and they also calm you down if you have anxiety, which is quite a wonderful dual. Feel the left hip stretching. Maybe straighten the right leg out. You can rotate your ankle one way, rotate it around the other, and bring your foot back down. Okay, we'll do one more twist to move over a little bit. So cactus your arms, okay? Move, kind of pick your hips up and move them over to the right a little bit. And then take your right leg, cross it over your left knee. Now, if this is too much for you, don't do it, okay? Just do the feet down and drop your knees. So if you want to, you can drop your knees over to the right. And if you want, you can look over to the left. It's kind of an intense stretch. So again, modify to what works for you. And breathing in, feeling that whole side. The tonic for the back. And it's also good for digestion. And then come on back up, uncross your legs. Okay, just pause. Okay, lift your sit bones up, move them over to the left, cross your right leg over. I can move over so I don't hit kitty, and then twist over towards your left, looking over your right. If, again, I always do that because some of us have neck stuff. Just letting everything twist around, open up. And then come on back up, uncross, palms down. Okay, and then just windshield wiper if you want. Do anything you need to do before we go into Shavasana. And when you're ready, you can straighten your legs, let your feet fall open, palms up to the sky. Maybe roll your shoulders up, back, and down, just so you get nice and rooted into the earth and comfortable. So close your eyes if you choose. And feel the rise and fall of your breath. Feel the body float down like a feather into the earth. And if your mind starts flitting away to other things, and maybe the focusing on the breath doesn't work, then focus on your hands. Focus on how they are gingerly softening into the earth. Maybe you focus on your shoulders and let them relax into the earth. And relax your jaw. You can certainly stay here all day. Or if you want, you can start moving your fingers and toes. Any kind of little kind of movement. Maybe roll over onto your side and stay for just a moment. And gently come up to that seated position that you started in. Connecting in to yourself, connecting in with how you feel. Do you feel centered? Can you feel centered? Maybe bring your hands into prayer. Inhale compassion to yourself. And exhale compassion to the world. Thanks for coming. Namaste. And by the way, if anybody's out there, please give us a like or a thumbs up or a comment. Don't really hear too much from Douglas folks, but would really, 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 really like to hear from you. You can subscribe, comment, whatever. Subscribe. I believe it goes to Uxbridge Library. That's what you'll subscribe to, but you can still write a comment or give me a like or give us a like. So thank you very much.